Yo, what's good, y'all, man? It's your boy A1 from Stars Game. We out here making Madden moves. First thing first, man, hit the subscribe. I appreciate you guys are tuning in, too, as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk a little bit about the spread offense this year with certain teams. I'm going to do the roster breakdown. We just broke down the Ravens. We're going to focus on the Patriots now. I'm not going to sit here and talk about, I know I don't usually get into detail about, like, just like why I break down my stuff, but I talk about the spread offense because I believe in that offense. I've seen that offense. I understand that offense, and it's always been the most difficult one for me to stop as like a player. The other offenses that we see, they're kind of easy for me to stop because I've seen it so long and played football since like forever and like at the highest level. So I have a good understanding on how to stop certain things, but I have a good understanding on how to run something kind of effectively. I'm always open to learn too as well. But when you're talking about the spread, and that's what I'm going to be talking about with regards to their roster breakdown and how that you can be successful using this team running the spread and then playing lights out defense too as well. New England Patriots is not a bad team to come with this year in Madden 21. I'm gonna say that right now. They are not a bad team to come with, and this is why. They got Stefan Gilmore, okay, at 99 overall cornerback. That's going to change the whole entire game dynamic. You're going to have a lot of opportunities on defense because this back end. Devin McCourty, okay? Jason McCourty. Also that they got Patrick Chung, okay? I just missed Jonathan Jones. He's got 94, 95 speed. He's not going to be getting beat over top or anything like that, okay? So that's going to change the thing. J.C. Jackson, too, as well in the slot. Like, they have some effective guys on this defense on the back end that's going to cause a lot of issues. Not even talking about their strong safety, Cody Davis, who can come down and play a pretty solid linebacker position, athletic, fast as a sub. This team is stacked, okay? They're stacked. They're going to lock down things in zone, and their back ends are going to allow them to be conservative, rush forward, and get to the passer. Their D-line's not all that. They got Lawrence Guy. They got John Seaman. They got Shane Ray, too, as well. Dante Hightower is not a bad guy to put down at the D-line or defensive end position to have him pass rushing. I recommend doing that just because he has slow speed, and there's some other sub guys that you guys can put in there at linebacker that can kind of help out. I expect kind of being a lot of like nickel 3-3-5. They do want to come out and anything like heavy to stop, like to run the ball. I can't necessarily see it working. Just bring your DBs up. Keep the D-line how it is. You keep the 40 front, but bring your DBs up. They can really come down and make plays, especially if it's like cover 4. You can base out and cover 4 with this team and be pretty solid on all aspects, on like for real. Dana Butler is pretty smooth too. Chase Winovich, he's solid too as well. The D-line. These guys are some good just sub guys that you want to have in there. Bill Allen, smooth. They got some guys in there, you know what I mean? But for the most part, those guys that I talked about at first, those are the dogs that are going to be there. They're going to make this thing go for the New England Patriots. Now, we talk a little bit about the offense as we transition, regards to just running the spread and things like that. For the receiver position, they're going to struggle because of the fact that they don't have a lot of speed, okay? If you don't have a lot of speed in the spread, then it becomes like a slow running offense of kind of like a Auburn type of deal. It's like one or two fast guys, but really it's just a run-heavy spread offense, inside zone, really conservative. I'm hoping that's not what they're going to be, but what it looks like for the New England Patriots, they're going to be a really conservative offense. I mean, they got Julius Edelman. He's kind of shifty down low. On top of that, they got Mohamed Sanu, not the fastest. They didn't even count Adrian Phillips inside their offense. I'll talk a little bit about Cam, too. I'm going to save him for last. Marquise Lee, 88. Damian Bird's fast. He got 94 speed now. Like, he's quick. He's got some speed. Quill Nil, he's still coming along by 88. You're not going to be able to really do much. Running back standpoint, you'll be fine. But, yeah, bro, they don't have a lot of explosiveness on the receiver end. So, when you're running the spread with the Patriots, you're going to see a lot of guys bringing their defense up because they know you can't beat them over top. So if you can't beat them over top, then what are you going to do? Two things. You can run the ball, and you can play good defense. Because you're not going to beat them over top. If you're running some good coverages, you can probably run some things underneath and get some intermediate route open. with Cam. It's going to be a nickel dime, kind of at most like 20, but unless you like kind of read some coverage and you do a good job with that, or some of your explosive guys like Bird can get open who has 94 speed, you're going to struggle with it. But if you're comfortable with playing slow and playing with the philosophy of having some solid defense, you're going to have a ton of more opportunities than some other offense in regards. You might not have that much firepower, but you're going to have a lot of opportunities with the New England Patriots defense, which is going to help the spread offense out because you're on the field more. And when you're on the field more, you happen to score more. And yes, you can run the ball down somebody's throat with Jason White and Sony Michael. I can guarantee that. And the O-line is pretty decent too as well, just because of the fact you're going to have a lot of opportunities. Cam Newton's going to be the game changer. If Cam Newton can come in week 5, week 4, get his overall up, I can see them being deadly. I'll kind of hold off on them for right now, but I also wouldn't shy away from stepping away from the spread once I kind of see New England's offense, how it's going to adjust and stuff like that. That offense is very, very like tricky when it was with Brady, but now they have a running quarterback in there. That's going to change the game. I know what I'm getting with Baltimore. Nothing special in regards to offensive playbooking wise. And outside of that, it's just pass balance and then it's spread offense for the most part, regards to the spread. So let's keep an eye out for their offensive playbook. But for the most part, solid defense, run the ball and spread. You'll be solid with the New England Patriots. That was my Madden 21 roster breakdown for the Pats. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I dropped Baltimore's too as well. I think this is kind of some content I kind of like talking about in regards to roster. Some of those things, like sometimes I don't post content because I just don't like what's being put out. So it's just like I'm gonna be out here faking it. Like, no, I like to kind of talk about the rosters and things like that. That's kind of things that interest me about Madden too as well. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Share, subscribe, hit a like. We're trying to get our subscribers up. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Your boy A1 is out.